Anthony is back, and I feel like Mr. Work on Fantasy Island because he is going to give us the Mets' dream rotation for Anthony. So let's take a look. Who do you have?
All right, Eamon, let's start at number 5. And I have Clay Holmes, who has had a better year than I think a lot of Met fans thought he did. Look, he finished second on the team in innings, and he was 9th in the National League in ERA. It was quite a transition for this guy from the bullpen, even though there seemed to be a lot of hand-wringing over him and the length of his starts. He delivered for the Mets this year, so he definitely has a rotation spot for me. Coming in at number 4, I've got David Peterson. Look, it was really a tale of two seasons for him last year. To be a little bit cliche here, Eamon, you know, he pitched great. In fact, in early August, his ERA was 2.83. Things wobbled greatly after that. I think he might have gotten a little tired. Big innings jump from the previous 2 seasons for him, so maybe that was a factor. With more experience, I think he can deliver big time in the rotation next year. Coming in at number 3, I have a newcomer, Framber Valdez. He's your
number 3.
He's my number 3. It's only to break up the lefties, and I'll show you in a minute here. And you're always back-to-back with a lefty here, but well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you'll see in a second. Framber delivers innings at a high level. He's got the second most innings over the last 4 seasons in the majors, Eamon. Great ground ball rate, so if the Mets do really lean into David Stearns' run prevention and have a good infield gloves, then he's perfect because he has a very high ground ball rate and he suppresses home runs. All of it adds up to a pretty good third pitcher in your rotation. And now you'll see why he's 3, because you coming in at number 2 is Nolan McClain. I'm not letting this guy out of my sight. He's in blue and orange for me, Eamon, because what I saw from him, particularly in every start but his last one, was incredible skill. He does something, the elite spin rate there is something that almost no one else in the majors can come close to. So this is too valuable of a commodity to let go in a trade, because they will be trading for a pitcher, Eamon, but they just won't be giving up McClain to get their number 1, which is the biggest need of this offseason, and that is Tarek Skubal, the Detroit Tigers ace. I believe the Mets are positioned uniquely to get him in a deal. It's going to cost a lot in terms of prospect value, but when he's pitching game 1 of the playoffs, Met fans are going to be delighted, and I think that is a hard-to-beat rotation during the regular season, and the top 3 guys particularly make them very, very dangerous in the playoffs. That
is a significant upgrade if that rotation is indeed reality, but right now, AMAC, you know what? Just like Clay Holmes, that's a solid 5 innings, but we're not going to let you face the lineup third time through. Good job. Man. Good work. All right, Lefty, let's go. All right, Keith, let's take a look at your rotation.
Everything is warmed up. I'm good. And my lineup, unfortunately, my rotation, not going to be as dreamy as his. So first and foremost, Sean Manaea is back for the New York Mets under contract, and I think the Mets are just going to hope that they get the 24 version of him, not the 2025 version of him. David Peterson was on his list, not on mine, goes to the bullpen or gets traded. Clay Holmes at number 4. I actually think his season last year was fine. I think you're okay with him at number 4. Number 3 wasn't on his list. Kodai Senga remains in New York. I know that there are people that want to kick him to the curb, but when he's healthy, I know that's rough. When he's healthy, he's got ace quality stuff. Number 2, Nolan McClain. I agree. He was fantastic. Maybe he ends up as the Rookie of the Year. And here's my dreamy pick. It's Freddie Peralta. He is in a contract season, coming off a year in which, you know, if Skeens doesn't exist, maybe he's up for the NL Cy Young. His WAR was 5.5, which is fantastic, and he's got a relationship with Stearns. So Freddie Peralta is now your ace. It's not as dreamy as Anthony's, but I think it's pretty good.
All right, not bad. I'll take the ball from you. I guess I'll be the closer and say, you know what? I don't know how you pick Manaea over Peterson, but that's your choice. You're going to have to live with that one, and Senga's gone. All right, guys, thanks for joining us here on Honda Sports Night.